Hi, how you doing there? I'm John Scott. I'm a freshman here at Clemson University. This is my video blog. Today I attended a dialogue that regarded age in our culture, and we went on to talk about what age means to a person. One thing that I found from this dialogue was that age really doesn't stand for as much as an individual would think. It doesn't define someone. For example, I'm John Scott, I'm 19 years old, and I'm an adult. But I could be John Scott, who's 25 years old, not being an adult. I think that I'm an adult personally because I chose to come to Clemson. I came here a long way from home. I'm from Massachusetts. So I made this big trip. I came out here on my own. I'm social, I'm mature, I'm responsible, I'm financially independent, and those kind of things make me an adult. But for example, someone else who's 22 could be dependent on other people. They could be not an adult because age really doesn't stand for that much. Our culture treats it that once you're 18, you are respected as a mature adult in our society, but I don't believe that that should be the case. You know, just like drinking age, being 21, it doesn't really stand for a proper evaluation of whether someone is really ready to handle something in a mature way. And that's because an age doesn't really stand for how mature or how, say, independent someone is. For example, there are other characteristics to an individual that could determine those kind of things. I think that one of my more important characteristics than age would be my nationality. I'm from the United States. I'm an American. There are so many things that come along with that are much more important to me than being only 19 years old. So because I'm from America, I got to go to Clemson University, a big school. This is a big privilege, a big opportunity for me. And I hope to do well with it. But you know, a lot of other people in the world don't really have that kind of opportunity because that is not part of their individual kind of characters. It's not one of the things that makes them. There are another few things that kind of play an important role. Like to say someone else, say religion is one of those things. A religion can really stand for who someone is or what they believe in. It can kind of make up what they think or how they act on a day-to-day basis. Personally, I think that there are a few things that define me more than just religion or age, but that's because I'm an individual and I'm much different than everyone else. Our dialogue today was, I would say, somewhat effective. Though there wasn't very much verbal communication, I think that's because not everyone was prepared to come into this conversation being so real. A lot of things that I've discovered today personally were things that I pondered while I was there. So, you know, when you're sailing around in a group of 40 people who you're unfamiliar with, you're not going to really want to put yourself out on the line, putting out these kind of new ideas, new concepts that you've just discovered or kind of come to a realization about. It's more like now that, I mean, especially now that the dialogue is over for me, I've kind of continued to think about those kind of things. I'm continuing even now to think about how age plays a role in our culture, how it plays a role in our society, how it plays a role in me as an individual. And I would say that I'll continue to think about those things for a while because personal reflection really defines a person too. The dialogue today was pretty good. I got the opportunity to understand some other people, but another thing that I learned is that not only is an individual different, but the way they think is too. So I met people who believe that you're not an adult till you're 25, or you're not an adult till you're 21, or some people say, oh, I'm an adult, I've been an adult since I was 16. And that's because everyone acts, or everyone has a different life, you know, everyone acts in a different way. And I kind of discovered this. You know, some people even thought, oh, you're not an adult till you have kids. You know, that's kind of a thing. If you believe that you're not an adult until you have the responsibility for someone else, that's just another way to kind of address this issue. And I think that each person is going to have their own individual one. This dialogue really gave me a good point to reflect on and kind of assess myself as an individual, and I think that's an important factor for everyone to do. So thanks for checking out my video blog, and have a good one.